What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Market Monday video. Now, Market Mondays are more focused on the investment side of things, and we look ahead into this upcoming week's content, see if there's any spots we can capitalize to make some coins. If you're interested in more of like a coin making method or rerolls, my top 5 post Team Diamond market method video will be dropping tomorrow if you're interested in that. But first, let's hop into last week's content schedule and the corresponding trading prices throughout the week. Now, briefly looking at last week's content and training prices, you know, Tuesday when Team of the Week drops, man, training tends to drop quite a bit because the 87 Team of the Weeks, of course, are pretty low. And then on Wednesday, any wildcard Wednesday, the market is genuinely going to rise back in terms of training. And then Thursday and Friday was the Team Diamond reveals, as well as the Team Diamond drops. So you knew the big market crash, D-Day, Team Diamond market crash day, dropped it completely on Friday. And then Legends, the Legends were really underwhelming. So that's why training generally went up instead of going down on Saturday. So normally there was a good legend drop, the training would go down from Friday to Saturday. But that if you watch my when to buy video, basically I was pretty spot on everything except for training. Of course, Friday was the best day to buy training, and this was basically because 2 reasons. One, the legends were terrible, meaning packs weren't being open on Saturday, and then we got a bundle on Friday which gave us a 90 team diamond, which were never really in packs ever, so made 150k for a 90 team diamond the best training value. Everyone was ripping those bundles and just trying to undercut each other for the 90 team diamonds to get their coins. So that's why I generally was a day off in terms of when to buy training. But basically on any purchase on when to buy non-team diamond meta cards, team of the weeks, anything, legends, I mean, I was pretty spot on if you watched my Market Monday video as well as my when to buy video. But that was last week's content. Let's not waste any time. Let's hop into the day-to-day plan and objectives for this upcoming week. Starting on Monday, of course, Monday is our day off in terms of the market. Nothing really to do but sell maybe your trading investments off that you bought from Saturday. And so then my last one being a Montez Sweat heavyweight. But basically Monday, sell off any investments you have, because we know Tuesday, man, trading market is going to crash. Now, Tuesday, our Team of the Week drop. Last weekend was very underwhelming Team of the Week drop. This week, not so much. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a different investment. This is going to be my main investment this week now. Normally, I would buy training on Team of the Week Tuesday, buying 87s, and I would be re-rolling for heavyweights. But that plan kind of changes because we're getting heavyweights, a drop of 5 and new heavyweights on Wednesday, so we aren't going to be able to roll heavyweights later on in the week. I don't even know if you can even roll them on Tuesday, and then of course Wednesday, we're not going to be able to roll them. It's going to be more of an 87 investment just generally. You can see by the 87s at 68 and 72k right now. If you remember last week, you were able to buy these 87s at 50k, going on MutGG to show you the proof in the pudding of what you could buy these 87s for. Lamar Jackson last week, on the day that he dropped on Tuesday, 50,000 coins, next day 55, next day 60, and even on the Friday, that's only what, 2 or 3 days, 65,000, and then eventually later on in the week he's gonna go up to 70,000. So you could generally just buy on Tuesday and sell on Friday, and it'll be a great investment. Now, this is why I think it's a great investment this week, is we are getting probably the best Team of the Week card we have gone in terms of popularity meta. We're getting Gunslinger Josh Allen, the second Gunslinger QB, but he's gonna be the best QB in the game. It's not even gonna be close. If you saw, Mike Edwards has generally stayed his price at about 300k all week. I think Josh Allen is gonna be hovering above 350k, which will make maybe the 87s dropping this week, not in terms of super low like 50,000 coins. They'll probably be more around the 55 to 58k range. But if we can invest them at 55k, 58k, I expect them by Friday and Saturday and into the weekend, we'll probably be back at that 70,000 mark. Not only one, because of Josh Allen is going to keep that price high in packs, and basically the 87 Team of the Week cards will not be pulled as much later in the week as they are Tuesday. They are their floor, and they'll only rise from there. It just matters how much they will rise, and I think they're going to rise significantly, not only because Josh Allen is the best Team of the Week card, but because the 87s are still needed for those Team Diamond sets. It's part of the reason why the 87s last week went up so much, is because they're needed for the 87 overall Team Diamond sets. I mean, every other team needs an 87 for this set, so I think it's a great investment. I'm probably going to pick up 500k to a mil, about 10 or 12 cards. I probably am going to try to get them under 58. Maybe, hopefully they're under, I mean, if they're under 55k, I'm going to probably spend every single coin I have, and I'll look to sell. If you're a little cheap with your coins and you want your coins back fast, you want your return to be fast, probably say sell Friday. Basically, anytime if we buy like at 55, anytime they get up to 65k, and you can get about 5k profit on each in terms of a 2-day investment. You don't want to spend all your coins. You don't want to be fully invested in this. But if you can just want to get out early, Friday you can sell. But I'm probably going to wait till Saturday or Sunday generally to sell off these 87 team of the weeks. But this is going to be my main investment for this week. I think it's a really good investment with heavyweight, the reroll method kind of being dead. We need to find a new avenue of coins that we're going to be making throughout the week. So this is what I'm going all into for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday being the heavyweight release. Now last week was flashbacks. We did get 5 cards, not 3, 190 and 489s, which I expect to be the same this week, man. And this is honestly a sad day, because if you've been following my channel in terms of no money spent method videos, I mean anything, the heavyweight method has been the reason why I've been able to make coins basically all year since they have dropped. I mean, you look at the market, Sweat's 140, Conklin's 160, and all the cards are above 90k. I mean, it is insane how good the heavyweight reroll is in terms of just buying, training. And I'm actually going to, one last time for the heavyweight method, we're going to buy Reggie Bush. It ends up being about 90,000 for the 2 heavyweight packs we open, because there is leftover training. You're going to see we're going to not only pull, I think we pull Saffold and Sweat. We end up making 25,000 after tax. I mean, it just shows how easy it is, the heavyweight rerolls to do. But in terms of Wednesday, what we're going to do, it's really just going to be an assessment day in terms of you still have your team of the week investments from Tuesday. But Wednesday is going to be an assessment day in terms of we're going to be looking at flashbacks, rising stars, heavyweights, veterans, on trying to find that next best training reroll. Now that heavyweights might be, I'd say, nerfed for about a week until people start to forget about them and they are less likely open in terms of the market. Thursday now is going to be more of a dead day, as we only are going to have limiteds now. Thursday, of course, yeah, limiteds. We might have, if there is going to be a promo on Friday, like a newer promo. I don't think there is. I think we're going to get one the following week, but not this week. We will get an announcement on like Twitter, so maybe stay tuned in to the Mud Socials on Twitter to see if there is a content drop promo-wise. But I don't think there's going to be a promo on Friday, but I think we might get a promo like Mutt Heroes, not this Friday, but of course next Friday, just because Team Diamonds, you got to think of it from EA Sports, Electronic Arts. Team Diamonds don't necessarily open a lot of packs in terms of baiting people to buy packs, but a Mutt Heroes and packs with maybe some limiteds, we happen to pull some packs, as well as this is going to set up Saturday. I think we get a bunch of, I think we get 2 really good legends, but Friday, if we do get a promo drop, you're going to see training drop quite significantly. We'll see another mini market crash, maybe not as big as Team Diamonds, but in terms of something that I think might happen Friday that we talked about last week was the ultimate kickoff rerolls in the training store. If there is going to be a week where they get removed, it's got to be this week. So you might look, I talked about it last week, you might look to invest in those 88 ultimate kickoffs at certain positions, being like left tackle, the Raiders guys needed for theme teams, maybe some Lions guy in terms of the best theme teams overall. Maybe look to invest in like Eric Fisher, the corners, cards like that, if the ultimate kickoffs get basically taken out of the store Friday. But I don't think we see a promo this Friday, maybe next Friday. But moving on into Saturday, this is where I think we're gonna get some good training purchases if you need training now. The last 2 weeks of Legends have been really underwhelming. I think we get a banger of a Legend. I think EA needs to sell some packs. I think we get 2 really good Legends now in terms of buying training this week, because normally when I buy training, right, I say like buy training on the dips and then wait for it to go, not really go up, because you can't just sell training for training, but do a heavyweight reroll, because the heavyweight rerolls are the best way. You basically make profit by turning training into coins, so you just still want to get training at its lowest price. But with the heavyweight reroll being taken out on Wednesday basically, or it's not going to be as profitable, I don't really have a way to turn training into coins, so I'm not necessarily going to be buying training this week, even if it's low. Like, I'll be buying it to test out training rules, but I won't be investing in it, certainly. More of the investments this week are going to be, I mean, of course, Sunday, we don't have anything. The market is going to rise from Saturday to Sunday, but basically the premise of this week, I think my main investment is going to be this 87 team of the weeks with Josh Allen, and as well as the Team Diamond needing 87s. I think the 87 team of the weeks are our best investments until we get a training rule. I will drop a top 5 method videos tomorrow, and maybe an update updated one later in the week if there is a training reroll that is really good, that gives us a reason to buy training. So I'd slow down on the training investments. Of course, if you need training for your team, buy Saturday, buy Tuesday. Those are the best days to buy training. But in terms of a training reroll to turn that training into coins, there's not necessarily a method. So I'm going to focus more on the 87 team of the weeks, as well as maybe the 88 ultimate kickoff players if they are removed from the store on Friday. But that's going to be all for this Market Monday video. Top 5 methods videos coming tomorrow, as well as a no money spent video. I play Throne in probably the best game I'm ever going to be in all year in my no money episode later tonight. But until next week's Market Monday, peace.